How do you exploit a material advantage in the middle game? Have you ever found yourself with more pieces on the board and wondered how to turn that into a win? Let's break down how to effectively exploit a material advantage during the middle game. First, simplifying the position is key. When you have an extra piece or pawn, aim to reduce the number of pieces on the board. This makes it harder for your opponent to create threats. Focus on trading off their active pieces, especially those that are coordinating attacks or defending important squares. Be cautious not to make trades that give them compensation, like open lines for their rooks or strong pawn structures. Next, it is essential to restrict your opponent's counterplay. Use your material advantage to control critical squares and lines. For example, place your rooks on open files to limit their activity. You can also use your bishops to dominate diagonals, which can restrict the movement of their knights. Prevent your opponent from creating passed pawns or launching attacks on your king. The more you can control the board, the less chance they have to fight back. Transitioning to endgames is another important step. Aim to reach positions where your material edge becomes decisive. Trading down to endgames with an extra pawn or piece can often lead to a straightforward win. For instance, if you have an extra pawn, steer toward king and pawn endgames. If you have a minor piece advantage, keep both bishops if the position is open. Avoid symmetrical pawn structures that might favor your opponent's knights. Let's look at some practical applications. Connecting your rooks on the 7th rank can target weak pawns or create mating threats. If you have both bishops, preserving them in open positions allows you to dominate diagonals and limit your opponent's king movement. In the endgame phase, centralizing your king while keeping it safe during the middle game is also a smart move. By systematically reducing your opponent's resources, limiting their plans, and steering towards simplified endgames, you can maximize the impact of your material advantage. Remember, the goal is to make your extra material count by controlling the game and guiding it toward a winning conclusion.